Hello, and for today's video we're gonna fly a full flight in a new very weird Pelican aircraft that Microsoft of course yesterday added to the flight simulator. This of course the aircraft from Halo Infinite. I never played the Halo game. We are here at Rotterdam Airport and we're gonna fly to Heathrow and use the Autopilot. But this plane is actually very easy to start up. The only things you have to do, I did it actually just once. Just put on the battery master and the avionics master. You see it will all align already, and then yeah, all we have to do now is put on the starter switch. So first the fuel of course, and then the starter switches, and it will start. So let's start with of course the fourth engine, as you always do. And you see after a while we see some movement, and very soon the fourth engine will be started up, and we can continue with the third and the second and the first. And as you see, all the engines are started up very nicely. You can see this on this engine space we have here on this screen. And we can start, and since you can't really taxi it as far as I know, so you can just, it is in the hover mode. So yeah, let's just take off. Slowly add some thrust, and there we go. They have some very powerful engines. And yeah. So max power, let's get to some height, and then switch from VTOL mode to normal cruise mode, as they call it, and we can start our flight. So now we're here, cruise mode, and 100 knots, 200 knots, and now let's look how we have to use this autopilot panel. And I think it's very easy. Just press autopilot engage. I think it will, yeah, it will just follow the purple line until we are at our destination. Now we're coming up very nicely on our third waypoint. We're cruising at 20,000 feet at Mach 0.77, but it just seems so weird just seeing this behemoth flying in. It just, like, it doesn't connect with Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's very weird that they released it, but it's fun to fly. And of course 20,000 feet is no space what this thing actually can fly to, but we're going to England. It's so close, you don't need to go to space for this short trip. Now we're descending with about 1700 feet per minute to 3000 feet, and if we reach that and we're close to the airport, we can go into hover mode. When we're there, we'll also have to reduce the speed, because to transition back to hover mode we have to go below 200 knots, and then we can land back at the gate. So now we're of course seeing the airport down there. We are below 3000 feet, we are below 200 knots. So let's now convert back to the hover mode. And we also of course disengage the autopilot. And yeah, let's also put down the gear and land. Trying not to make this a Ryanair. So what is very handy now, of course, you have the camera. Does not land in the parking lot, so you can see way better how far you're off the ground, because of course you can't see beneath you, but the camera kind of can. No, yeah, let's go there. It's so weird, so hard to control. Oh, let's it's a parking lot. What just happened? Do I have control of the engine? What is? Was I running on battery or something, and I didn't? Did I turn off the generators? We're still not trying to make this a Ryanair, and we finally found a parking spot that is not a road. And try to line up. Right, coming down. Wait, I think this might have actually been a smooth landing. Let's check it out. Let's check out how this landing in the Pelican Halo aircraft went. Alright. Look at the FPM counter. How is this going? You see, you really see, like I was like a C-17 there for a moment. I almost tried to land on the C-17, but luckily we are. Oh yeah, that would be smooth. 300 feet per minute. It's definitely not smooth. Let's turn off the aircraft. I don't know how to. I haven't done this, so synthetic vision can go back on. We can turn off the avionics. I don't know. I think you just have to turn off maybe first make sure that our engines actually... Yeah, look at that, they are all turning off. I turned off the fuel cells. Now can also of course turn off the generators that don't work because we don't have any engines anymore. Avionics master can go off, and battery mask can go off. And I think this concluded our flight, our complete full flight in the Pelican aircraft. It is still the weirdest release ever from Microsoft. I think this like actually competes with the Star Wars random add-on pirate ships we have seen for this flight simulator. But I think it's very fun for a couple of times, and it is of course very good promotion for all the games that Microsoft released. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this content. I will try to put out more aviation content, get better at making content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye, see you in the next one.